John Harbaugh are now finalizing an agreement to make him the next head coach of the New York Giants.
This is exactly what the Giants fans wanted and needed. He knows what it takes to win in this division. He knows what it takes to win in any division. He knows what it takes to win with a quarterback who can run it and throw it.
John Harbaugh is officially stepping in as the head coach of the New York Giants. And honestly, I am absolutely thrilled about this. This move feels like a perfect mix of experience, culture building, and innovation. If you've been following the NFL closely, this is the kind of hire that can really shake things up, for the better. Harbaugh has a long history of turning teams around, building strong locker room cultures, and getting the most out of his players. Think of it like blending the best of Ben Johnson's offensive-minded approach with the structured, disciplined edge of someone like Bill Belichick. Harbaugh brings both sides, offense and defense, strategy and culture, and the Giants desperately need that right now. We all know John Harbaugh isn't just any coach. He's a culture creator. Players love playing for him, staff want to work with him, and most importantly, he knows how to maximize talent wherever he goes. Look at his track record. 6 NFC North and 6 AFC North division titles, 10 playoff appearances, and a Super Bowl win in 2012. Those 13 postseason wins rank 7th all-time. That's not luck, it's consistency and leadership. The Giants as a franchise have been struggling for a while. Since parting ways with Tom Coughlin in 2015, they've gone 55-109-1, which is a .336 win percentage. Out of 32 NFL teams, only the New York Jets have fared worse in that span. The organization clearly needs a steady hand and a strong presence to turn this ship around. And that's exactly what Harbaugh brings. Before we dive deeper, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We are on the way to 10,000 subscribers, and your support means a lot. Now, let's talk about why this is a brilliant move. The Giants aren't just hiring Harbaugh to bring prestige. They're hiring him to fix structural issues, develop young talent, and get the team running efficiently. They have a young quarterback in Jackson Dart, a first-round pick with tremendous potential. Then there's Abdul, another first-round pick, ready to contribute immediately. Harbaugh has a proven track record with young quarterbacks and building around key players. It's also about speed. The Giants acted quickly, and that aggressiveness is exactly what a franchise needs when it's in rebuild mode. We rarely see teams make bold moves like trading into the first round to secure a quarterback, but the Giants did it. That's a sign of commitment and urgency, and it shows that the front office is serious about winning. Reports indicate that Todd Monken is likely to join as the offensive coordinator. That's another smart move. Coordinators are crucial, especially when you have a young quarterback and a roster with potential, but still lots of holes. The offseason will move fast, and getting the right coordinators in place early is key. Remember the Seattle Seahawks situation a few years back. By hiring too late, their coordinator choices were limited, which affected team performance. The Giants seem to have learned from that lesson. They're not waiting around. Let's talk Dart. The kid is talented. Despite being a rookie, he put up over 2,300 passing yards, 15 passing touchdowns, and only 5 interceptions, completing nearly 64% of his passes. On top of that, he added about 500 rushing yards and 9 rushing touchdowns. That's the definition of a dual-threat quarterback. Yes, he had injuries, and yes, he faced difficult defensive schemes late in the season, especially after the loss of Malik Neighbors. But even in tough situations, Dart showed poise and potential. And the roster? Harbaugh will have his work cut out for him, especially shoring up the bottom of the roster. But the Giants have pieces to build around. Andrew Thomas on the line, talented tight ends, Cam, and other young players ready to grow under a coach who knows how to develop talent. Malik Neighbors' injury exposed some defensive weaknesses last season, but that's something Harbaugh excels at addressing. He builds depth and resilience in a team. It's interesting to compare this hire to other recent coaching moves. For example, Mike McCarthy with the Packers and Ravens defensive coordinator choices show how timing and decisiveness matter. Harbaugh isn't just another name. They went after him early and decisively. And that tells you they're not playing around. They want a fast turnaround. New York is a city that demands success. Fans are passionate and critical, and the media is relentless. That environment can break some coaches, but Harbaugh thrives under pressure. He's built winning cultures in tough markets before, and that's exactly what the Giants need. The next few months are going to be critical. Free agency, draft picks, and coordinator hires are all coming up fast. The Giants now have a head coach with a voice in personnel decisions, which adds instant credibility and stability to the franchise. With Harbaugh, the team can focus on smart acquisitions, player development, and building a system that maximizes their strengths. Of course, no hire is perfect. Some critics might say Harbaugh is overrated or that he's too rigid. But when you consider the alternatives the Giants had, it's hard to argue that anyone else would have been a better fit. His experience, leadership, and proven results far outweigh potential risks. Also, there's the question of how Monken's offensive style will mesh with Dart. Harbaugh and Monken both have experience adapting their systems to the player's strengths, so I'm optimistic we'll see Dart's dual threat potential fully utilized in the coming seasons. So here's the takeaway. Harbaugh to New York is more than just a headline. It's a strategic, aggressive, and potentially transformative hire. The Giants now have a young quarterback, promising draft picks, and a head coach with a proven track record of winning and culture building. Add in the likely coordinator hires and the offseason moves ahead, and you've got a franchise ready to pivot back toward relevance. For fans of the Giants, this is an exciting time. It's a fresh start, a reset, and an opportunity to finally see this storied franchise return to its winning ways. And for NFL watchers, it's a reminder of how crucial timing, decisiveness, and leadership are in building a successful team. One of the things that excites me most about this hire is Harbaugh's ability to instill a winning culture almost immediately. He's not just a coach who calls plays, he's a leader who changes the mindset of a team. Players know what's expected of them, and they rise to the challenge. That's exactly what the Giants need after years of inconsistency. When you look at the last decade plus of Giants football, there's been flashes of talent but never sustained success. Injuries, mismanagement, and just overall lack of cohesion have left fans frustrated. Harbaugh can address that from day one. We also need to talk about leadership in the locker room. Harbaugh's presence alone commands respect. He knows how to motivate veterans while also developing younger players, and that's crucial for a team with first-round picks who need guidance. If the Giants can combine Harbaugh's leadership, Dart's talent, and a roster that's slowly improving through smart draft and free agent moves, this could mark the beginning of a new era in New York. The timing of this hire is perfect too. Free agency and the draft are around the corner, and the Giants now have a head coach with a clear vision. That clarity will help the team make smarter decisions, and fans can feel some optimism returning to a franchise that's been starved for it. What do you think of John Harbaugh heading to the Giants? Are you excited about Jackson Dart's future under his leadership? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear your take. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, I'll be keeping you updated as we get more news about the Giants, coordinators, and all things NFL. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.